opened up. Lovely. So here we have it dented there, but I think everything's fine. Here we have the items in this week's issue, guys. So let's get this lid off. It's a bit tight because it's been crushed at the bottom, but fortunately all the other parts are okay. There we go, got that off. Yeah, where that's dented, that's why. It's been a bit difficult to take that lid off, but hey ho, it's all good, it's okay. Right, so let me just get my tweezers to get these little black pieces. Put these over here. This part we've just been working on with the bright wire. I've got to now attach this piece, which is the pedal cover panel. It's down to 51A in the instructions, guys, and we'll attach it to the floor pan, which is 48A. So you want to make sure your wires come out to the back. These little guys is screw, CP screws, and it'll attach it together. Take your time, just get that bite. Just try and hold your pedal cover on the other side, obviously, because if not, it'll drop and then you're going to have your pedals all falling out. Hey all, welcome back to the channel with 43. It's Monday, guys, beginning of the week, and we're kicking off this week with more of Dom's charger from Fanhome, and we're at issue 51. So there's the mag, there's the parts. I'm going to get straight into this, guys. If you're not already, remember to subscribe, like, also comment and share, and press that bell notification. You'll always be notified every time I put Dom's charger or anything else up on the channel. But without further ado, guys, let's crack on. Dom's charger from Fanhome. Okay then, guys, so let's crack on with this week's build of Dom's charger from the Fast and Furious franchise, the Dodge Charger RT from Fanhome. Here we have our parts, which we'll take a look at in a sec. Let's get jumping straight in to the magazine. Just see what content we've got this week. I bet these are good reads, guys. I've not read none of them, but I can bet you there's some good info in these mags. And here we are, straight into this week's issue, guys, installing the pedals. I'll go through what we've got in a sec when I open the pack. Well, yeah, this is what we're doing today. Oh yeah, it's just telling us to find the wire. I'm going to be putting some wiring on this pedaling piece, so that's interesting, guys. Pretty exciting this week, putting the foot pedals on, and then we're attaching the foot pedals to the floor pan. So yeah, looks a pretty exciting issue this week. Looking forward to this again. And there we have the mag. So let me get the parts over and we'll take a look. Yep, so here's the parts. This is how they come when they're delivered to you. Let's get these open. Well, they come in a box, but yeah, this is how they're packed, guys. Right. Yeah, as you can see as well, guys, they're well packed. You're not going to lose any little pieces. It's pretty cool. Right, so let's see what we've got here. First of all, we've got this piece, which is down as 51A, and this is the pedal cover panel. This is plastic. just seeing what we've got here. This is 51B. This is again plastic. This is the clutch pedal. And we've got 51C. Checking, that's the brake pedal. Yeah, that's the brake pedal. And then here, I think it's still in there. Yeah, you can just see that in that bag. I'm not going to get that out yet. Very tiny, I don't want to be losing that. That is the spring. That's going to be the brake pedal spring. And we've got the assortment of screws here. We've got AP screws and CP screws. And then we've got 51E. I'll just tip that out like this. That's 51E. And that is the brake light switch bracket. This is going to be a pretty cool issue, guys, but I think it's going to be very fiddly because it's very small pieces, if that makes sense. And finally, we've got 51F. This is what makes the engine rev, guys, that beautiful sound from Dom's charger. This is the accelerator pedal. Right, so let's crack on. Sit back, relax, guys. Get your favourite beverage or snack. Let's crack on with instruction 1. Okay then, guys, so instruction 1, we're having to find this wire off the model. What we reattached these basically a couple of issues ago, guys. This is wire 47A, and this is the black wire, as you can see here. And what we're going to do is take this off the model. So I've done that before filming, guys, and just disconnected it from the extended wire, what's all through the chassis now. And if you've not seen that, guys, check it out on the playlist. You will be able to find that. And then what we're going to do for instruction 2 is take this piece, which is 51A, and what you want to do is just place this wire and switch like so. Just move my hands out of the way, and you need this in the exact position as it's showing in your instructions, guys, which I'm doing now. So all down to, sorry guys, be easy for you to do because you've not got to do it on camera, but basically you want it similar to that. So the wire goes down like that, and you've got these 2 holes free to where we're going to be putting the bracket. But this does have to be in the exact place, guys, or else you're going to have problems further down the line. But this will easily set into place in a minute once I bring the bracket over to connect that. So that so far is instruction 1 and 2. Let's move on to instruction 3. So instruction 3, guys, again, make sure this wire, this switch is lined up correctly. And what you're going to be doing is attaching this bracket with 3 holes. That middle hole there is going to be where the switch pops through, and the other 2 holes either side is where we're going to screw it into part 51A. So just make sure that's right. Make sure that's all lined up, guys, which it looks to be now. Just make sure you're not going to pinch your wire as you screw the screws in. So what we'll do is make sure that's right, which it is. That's how that's looking. And now what you got to do is stick that on and position it. Once you've got your switch position, basically, but before we screw that in, make sure your wiring is coming out. Let me just get this in position, guys. I'll show you what I mean. Like that. So it needs to go in that little crevice there, because if not, you're going to end up pinching your wire. So we'll put that back in place. Now we'll get 2 AP screws and screw that in. Take your time with this, guys. You don't want to make any snips to your wire. You are screwing into plastic, so it should be pretty straightforward. But yeah, I can't stress enough, guys, and it's saying that in the instructions, make sure everything is all in the right place before screwing this in. There we go. So we'll put the second screw in of the AP screws. This is not that difficult, guys, but it's a bit more fiddly than you think. There we go. That's nice and tight. That's how that looks. Little tip: when you do put the switch in with the wire, it's like a crevice. Make sure it's pushed in. Set it into place with the wiring, so you know the wiring's looking like that, and then you shouldn't have any issues. Because if that switch is not in that crevice, you'll have trouble getting this bracket on, which I had a little bit of a mare with it, but I got there. I mean, if you want to, it's up to you. You don't have to, but if it keeps popping back out, you could always put a dab of glue just to keep that in position. You shouldn't have to, but if it helps, do that. And then put your bracket on and attach it with 2 AP screws. That takes us all the way to instruction 3. And now I'm going to place that to one side a sec. Now it's time to bring over the floor pan, which I've got here. Just thinking the best way to put this so you can see what I'm doing. I think we'll do it like that. Right, so first of all then, it's time to take 51D, which is this part here. And what we're going to do, this is the brake pedal. Yeah, so we've got to put this brake pedal, guys, into the centre there. So it's going to be resting just there. But as you can see, you've got like a little pin sticking up there. That has got to have your spring on. So if I get the spring out the bag, good luck everyone. Do not want to lose this spring, guys, because if I lose it, I've got a whole lot of problems. So if you just push that spring, do you know what? You might be beneficial either putting it on the brake, or you might better putting it there ready. I think I'll do it that way and just line that up. See, it's bent back out, but at least it's only gone onto the floor pan. If it goes onto your carpet or something, floor, wherever, you can have big problems trying to find it. I did have that on there just, but it seems to be playing me up now. So we got it. I think we got that. Yeah, we got that, guys. Just rest that there. Hope it don't pop back up, which shouldn't do. I think we've got that. Yeah, I had that and I pulled it off. There you are. Do it again. So we'll sit that onto the brake pedal. Put it back where we just had it. There we go. I'm going to move it again. Right. And then what we're going to do for instruction 5 is take the accelerator pedal. You've got the clutch pedal. Obviously, accelerator is the big one of the two. And you want that near the footwell. Now, there's no springs on these. There's a no. It's not telling us to put springs on. No, there's no springs for these, which I'm... Then again, I think we've only got springs on the brake because that's what's going to keep retracting to press the brake lights on. So there you have that. That's all the way up to instruction 5, guys. That's how that's looking. Got all your pedals. Let's move on to instruction 6. Now, guys, for instruction 6, these is part we've just been working on with the brake wire. We're going to now attach this piece, which is the pedal cover panel. It's down as 51A in the instructions, guys, and we'll attach it to the floor pan, which is 48A. So you want to make sure your wires coming out to the back. These little raised little pins here is where we're going to be screwing them in with 4 CP screws. So let's place these on here. Right, like that. Now, the pedals were going to work, but yeah, they're working. So what you're going to do is you've got 4 holes there, you can see. What I'm going to do, guys, is screw some CP screws and it'll all attach it together. Just take your time, just get that bite. Just try and hold your pedal cover on the other side, obviously, because if not, it'll drop and then you're going to have your pedals all falling out. You could just rest it on the desk if you want to do that. There we go, just 2 more to go. And when you press that pedal, you can hear the clicking of the button. Just checking I've not nicked that wire. No, it's fine. Don't ever be nipping any wires, guys. You're not going to have any working electrics. Yeah, that's the 3rd CP screw in. Now last but not least, put the last CP screw in. Always a fiddliest one. There we go, screw that in. And then obviously this wire then later down the line will attach to the other part of its wire, which is on the chassis of the vehicle at the minute. Right guys, I think we're done. I'll just double check these screws are nice and tight. There we go. And I'm just looking, yeah, you can see the wire's all fine out, it's not nipped with anything. If I just turn this round, there you have all your brake pedals. They don't move a lot. They're not meant to be fair. That's the accelerator, that's your clutch and the brake if you listen. There you go. That is what's going to allow your brake lights to work. Brilliant. Do hope you enjoyed this, guys. 51st issue of this, and I'm loving it. I love this build. If you want more, you know what to do. Subscribe for more for free. Press that bell notification. You'll always get notified when it's on the channel, guys. I'm going to leave it there. Come back next time. Take care. That's it for Dom's charger this week, guys. Basically what we've done today, we've attached the foot pedals to the floor pan. Pretty cool issue this week. I've enjoyed that. If you want more, guys, remember to press that bell notification after subscribing. It's all free. You ain't got to pay nothing. Click that subscribe button. Press bell notification. You'll always be notified every time I put something up on the channel, whether it's Dom's charger, DB5, Titanic, the list goes on. Thanks for all your support, guys. Do really appreciate you guys. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care. See ya. Peace.